Y'all sitting here mad at Jason Lee, but y'all really need to be mad at yourselves for even putting him in a position to be able to still talk and do the things that he does.
Let's talk about it.
Shawty, come and swing my way. We ain't gotta waste no time now, baby. Put that all in my face. I just wanna bump and grind on you, on you, Put you on my face, so shawty, come and swing my way.
See, nah, because if you really rock with my content, consider joining a bandit gang for real, for real. I mean, I'm now offering channel memberships here on YouTube now to make it easier for all of y'all to join in on the fun. Now, this going to grant you access to early uploads, extended videos, and exclusive content like deep dives, story times, studio sessions, live streams, cooking videos, all that and more, as well as major discounts on personal readings and whatnot. Just click the join button next to the subscribe button and choose a tier of your liking. Now, I'm still offering Patreon as an alternate way of supporting, but it's really your choice. I mean, I'm just a big girl trying to make it in this big world, you know. So if you got the coin, then baby, spend it. Okay. And if not, I mean, I guess that's cool too. We still gonna make it do what it do with the regular YouTube content. But just know you missing out, girl. Now don't say I ain't told you so.
I want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
But let's get to the Chi-Chi, the Kiki, the internet bull.
What's going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Chi, and we're gonna have to get into this Jason Lee tea. Okay, we gonna have to get into this Jason Lee tea. Now, I don't even understand why this man is still roaming the streets free. I really don't. I really don't. I don't. Because everybody claims to not like him, and everybody claims that he is a troll and that he is over the top and this, that, and the third. But every other day, he seems to be going viral. He seems to be going viral. And much like Krishan, much like Blueface, much like all of these people that y'all claim that y'all do not like, somehow they end up on the blogs and y'all keep running back to the blogs to commentate and give y'all opinion, thus feeding their ego. And now here we are. His ego is so big that now he feels like he can come out the side of his neck and threaten Beyonce. Beyonce. Like as in the Beyonce Giselle knows. And it's like it's one thing to threaten Nicki, it's another to threaten Cardi, it's another to threaten Rihanna, it's another to threaten Gaga. But like everybody knows that if there's one person, if there's one celebrity in the industry that you do not come for, it is Beyonce, because that is literally career suicide. But before we go ahead and get into that, y'all already know, like the video.
Nothing for free. I cuss a lot. Bitch, I'm a queen. Not like the thoughts. If you wanna be together, you gotta send that check down. You wanna be forever, you gotta send that check down. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey. Gotta send a check on me. Gotta send the rest on me. Hey, hey. Gotta move successfully. If you want the best of me. Hey, hey.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into it. So it says Jason Lee threatens Beyonce and her team with blackmail.
In the fold. I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have, honestly, when you don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold, I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more black. And I spent thousands of over $40,000 in tickets and shared the experience with friends. And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet, Beyonce's good internet would go crazy. I'm going to tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh. And that's where I go back to like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. we help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Unlocked? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like there should be a little love there. Now,
Maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce. And they're not going to share that with
Yvette
her.
knows. I
Her
got the
people
receipts. I
know.
still
Her
have the
people know.
receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now if I get that message to Beyonce,
Yes,
I
she
could
needs
get
to
it
know.
to be. I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical. That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's gonna be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
The fires that will come of that.
I ain't worried. I ain't going nowhere. I'm telling you right now. I'm not playing this industry game.
I don't know what it is that Jason Lee just said to them, but we just going to take a hunch, knowing Jason Lee, knowing how messy he is, knowing what he's about. More than likely, it was probably some cheating rumors. And I just want to say, in 2023, are we really still gagging over, oh, this person cheated with that person, oh, this person not together with this person, oh, like, what is it that he could possibly say in 2023 that we would gag over? Oh, Jay-Z cheated on Beyonce? Did we not already go through that with the Lemonade era? What else is he going to say? Oh, Jay-Z was caught with a man? Like, all of that is being exposed with the Diddy era. Like, what exactly is he going to say? Now, because I could think of a couple of things that would gag America, but I don't know if America's ready for that type of information. Over the next couple of years, things will come out in regards to Diddy and a lot of these billionaires like Oprah and Ellen. I mean, it's already kind of starting to. All you got to do is do like a little deep dive on TikTok. So I mean, there's some things that he could say that could potentially gag people, but I don't. Again, for one, I don't know if he's ready, and then two, there's no way that he thinks that he's. Well, really, there's no way that he thinks that he's gonna have a career. Period on any receipts that he decides to put out on her or him or anything associated with them. Like, there's nothing that, whether it's dark or whether it's something obvious like a cheating rumor, it's just like the audacity to think that you're still going to be able to walk away standing and breathing after putting that information out. I don't remember what fan base it was that attacked him. I feel like it was Nicki's fan base. Like, I feel like it was the Barbs that was following him around, and like, oh, you Jason Lee? Oh, you Hollywood Unlocked? Like, I thought you would catch a private jet, but you catching his train, you catching his bus. Like, y'all probably seen the videos of them harassing him. I don't know who it was, but they need to spin the block, come back and double up. Okay, because clearly whatever y'all did to him before was not hard enough, because he's still being a menace to society out in these streets. And again, he can sit and threaten all he wants to, but it's never gonna look good. And that's how you know when somebody's ego is like getting in their own way and somebody is like full of themselves, because regardless of what you put out, it's not gonna look good. And this is why I feel like he's probably alluding to something dark, because the way that they sat there and gag, like, unless they was doing it for dramatic effect. Okay, so Beyonce got well, Jay-Z has, other people that he's cheating with, or like maybe there's a secret chat. Like, none of that is gag worthy. Like, none of that is like anything. Like, what story have we not already heard about people? You know what I mean? Like, that would be like, oh my God, especially considering, again, Beyonce has already dropped Lemonade. Now, if he was to say, maybe Jay-Z is caught up with Diddy and, Justin Bieber and sodomy and, pedophilia and, really, really get into, some of the stuff that, if you do a deep dive on TikTok, you'll find out about. That's gag worthy. But that type of information is shit you got to be careful with, because that is not only going to end your career, that's going to end your life, because it puts so many other people and so many of the elites at risk of exposure, that you being a whistleblower for that type of information and that type of news will be deadly. So he's playing a very dangerous game. I mean, it's not just the fact that it's Beyonce, because I know a lot of people going to be in the comments like, oh, why can't you say anything about Beyonce? You can't. You just can't. It's unfair, but you just can't. You just can't. You just can't. It's we've seen it. We've seen it happen. Like Carrie Hilson just came out talking about how she was sitting and fighting Tierra Marie, but like what she left out, because I mean she's already talked about it, but like the whole reason why Carrie Hilson went away is because basically, her team set her up to come after Beyonce, and that was literally career suicide. Keisha Cole, same thing, you know? And so it's just, she's just not a person that you can come after. It's unfair as fuck because there's really nobody else that you could have that, same energy with. But at the end of the day, that's just how it is. That's just how it is, So honestly, I want him to drop the receipts. I want him to drop the receipts because I don't give a damn about Jason Lee. I don't give a damn about his career. I don't give a damn about his life. And so whatever follows after, good. It's well deserved. He's owed that. That's his bad karma. I don't feel like Jason Lee hates black women because a lot of y'all like to be like a lot of y'all be feeling like anytime anybody says anything or even looks the wrong way at a black woman that you hate black women. No, Jason Lee is just part of the black community and black women is all he deals with. So I mean, like, doesn't mean that he hates black women. I just feel like Jason Lee just hates people. Period. Like Jason Lee is just all about Jason Lee. He's about himself. He's out for self, and he's gonna do any and everything to get to the top. And Jason Lee is an equal opportunist. I've seen him have the same energy with women and men and of all different races. So y'all gotta cut it out with that whole he hates black women type shit. No, he has the same energy with everybody. Same as academics. Like cut it out. Cut it out. Now let's see. I do want to go over to Twitter and see like if because I want more information. I want more tea. Let's see what the girls was talking about in the comments. Maybe we can find more tea on this. Let's see if we get.
So Jason Lee threatened Beyonce or Beyonce's team and her PR person.
Allegedly.
He's alleging he has receipts on them. He's upset because he didn't get invited to the Renaissance premiere. And I'm like, okay. He's claiming to be connected. And I'm like, if you were connected, you wouldn't be mad about it. And you wouldn't try to blackmail Beyonce, now would you?
Not necessarily, because listen, it's people that y'all that be in y'all face every single day right now, and that will sit and turn around and play in y'all face. Like let's not act like people don't be shady. Like I don't know whether he's connected or not connected because, as much as we laugh at him following Beyonce around, following Rihanna around, Rihanna did drop and give him the exclusive on her kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like there's some validity to, some of the shit. Like, and he's been in the industry a very long time. He's a goofy, but he does have industry relationships, whether we want him to or not. So I don't doubt that he's connected. It's just now you're talking spicy. And you must feel extremely comfortable within these connections or within what it is that you have in order to be talking spicy like this. That's why I feel like again it has to be something to where it would be an extreme takedown. It can't just be like because cheating rumors, people going like look the other way. But if it's something like extreme, like Jay-Z is like out here into pedophilia and messing with like little kids or like harnessing the energy through sodomy, like if it's like some deep dark billionaire shit like the rest of these billionaires and elites out there, then it's like okay. That's why I'm telling you I feel like it has to be something dark because you can't be doing all of this over some cheating rumors and allegations. Because even if it is true, girl, again, we already been through the whole Lemonade era. Like, we just gonna be like, oh my God, really? Beyonce? Really? Really? Like, but then, like, girl, it's gonna be yesterday's news by next week.
So I have the video. I will warn you, there's a lot of the video that's beeped out, so you're going to hear a lot of beeping, but
I think off the internet, Beyonce in the game. Beyonce, put those out. Right now.
Okay, I thought he was gonna talk more. Yeah, I want to know, like, is there anybody else that has a little bit more tea
going on? She's changing multiple times during the show, and when you're doing a quick change, there's actually people right there in the quick change booth with all your outfits that you got to slip into. If you look at her outfits, which there were several, she had fashion on fashion on fashion on fashion, and you think to tell me that if she lost a shoe and was late and couldn't come out, we wouldn't be out there cussing her out and demanding a refund? Of course we would. Not, because it's mother. You don't request mother's bank account goes one way. She sucks all our money in and she gives it all to Blue Surrey and the other kid. Well, when I think about it, the pressure of being perfected, I have to tell you, I've cussed everybody out over here. Have I cussed you out yet? No.
Not as bad as I've seen them.
I've cussed a lot of people out. And sometimes it gets a little rough. But that's just the passion. It doesn't mean I don't.
Okay, child, he ain't talking about shit. Where is the tea at? Because that's what I want. I
You
want the
don't
tea.
include other black leaders in the culture in the fold. I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored. You don't include other Beyonce's. You don't include other black leaders in the culture in the fold. I mean, not just take me out of it. The Breakfast Club, I mean, you should have honored and brought more black people in because Beyonce has such a huge voice. And this is why I'm not.
Listen, I don't feel like any of these artists need to be The Breakfast Club, Hollywood Unlocked, Jason Lee, all of these shits, Baller Alert, they're all toxic. They're all toxic. They're all toxic. And they don't actually uplift black culture. If anything, they uplift degeneracy. I'm not mad at Beyonce not including them. The fuck, like, but again, I'm trying to figure out what is this connection that he swears that he has.
Recently
Like,
was on his podcast, was
what is
speaking
this
on
blackmail?
how he has information on Beyonce and how he'll use it if he does not get what he wants. And I'm going to go ahead and just put the clip here.
And I've done a lot, and I'm not even going to say it here because if I did, this internet be.
Woo!
So that in itself.
Fires.
Nobody owe him nothing. You are like,
No, I don't want nobody else's opinion. I want the actual tea. Child, let's go on Twitter and see, because y'all know somebody be having a tea somewhere. Go ahead, come in. So let's see, because I'm looking to see if there's any like tweets or anything. And really, it just seems to be everybody like giving their opinion about it. Like everybody's kind of just like on the same page, like throw Jason Lee away. But I don't know. This seems to be his MO. It's like, and this is why people feel like he hates black women, but it's not just black women. He does it to everybody. But this is his MO. Anytime he cannot get somebody on his show, or really anytime he cannot get anything from people that it is that he wants, he goes and blackmails them or threatens them, or he just has an issue with them. That's why he has an issue with Nicki. I think he has an issue with Cardi. If not, it's gonna happen soon. Like, it's like he can't get access to them, or it's like he feels like they're not respecting him as a respected journalist, and so that's when he has a issue with them and he throws a fit. And I feel like that's personal issues that he needs to deal with, personal trauma. Maybe he feels thrown away. That's abandonment issues right there. You feel thrown away in life. You feel like people overlook you. You feel like people don't really respect you, or like really just value you, or value what it is that you have to offer. And so when you start feeling that way, you start turning into a fucking terrorist, because you know I don't know. I mean, I get it, but that's nobody else's job to deal with but yours, Jason. You need to go sit down on somebody's couch and talk about that. Like, at the end of the day, nobody has to do anything. I can understand very well being slighted and feeling like, okay, I got to fight out the mud to get this. And I mean, it definitely adds to why he's so cocky, because I tried to watch. Listen, I used to fuck with Jason Lee for a little bit. For the Hollywood Unlocked podcast, like back in like 2015, when it was Melissa Ford on there and Gio, I was rocking with it, and I felt like those three had chemistry. But slowly over time, I stopped messing with Jason Lee because he was so cocky, because he would constantly name drop and I know this person, or no matter who he's interviewing or who comes over, he finds a way to relate the story back to him and his days and his experience on reality TV, his little commercial that he did for Love and Hip Hop. It's just like, girl, like he's literally like the light skin Carlos King. Jason Lee and Carlos King are literally the same person, and I can't stand either one. And I mean, like I said, I get it. You done been through a life where you felt abandoned, you felt threw away, you felt dismissed, you felt overlooked, you felt undervalued. Like, I get it, but like, you can't go into your career and now take that out on everybody else. Like, it's just not a good look. And I said it 1,001 times during this. I feel like whatever tea that he has, it has to be something dark. It has to be something sinister to where it would be like a whole total takedown. Otherwise, I would just shut the fuck up, because again, your career and your life is not worth being thrown away over a cheating scandal. Like, it would have to be something big, like a secret baby, or like pedophilia, or like, like something big to where like you're exposing how the billionaires and the elites actually get down. And then again, I don't even know if that's worth losing your career. Or whatever it is that he told them, it had them gagging. So hopefully we'll find out, because I'm ready for this to unfold. Let me know down in the comment box below, what y'all thought about this situation, what y'all think the tea is. Let me know, as if I give a fuck, and definitely make sure that y'all go and stream my music as if you give a fuck. And I will see y'all in the next one. Go and book your reading, thealanaSouls.com. Hit the channel memberships, join, or join the Patreon, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Booty congregation.